Local news about local people. This is Newslink Indiana.
Hello, thanks for joining us on newslinkindiana.com for Thursday, March 9th, 2006. I'm Melissa Delahanty. Thousands of students' futures could be in jeopardy because of errors in test scores. The makers of the SATs say they are uncertain what technical problems caused test scores to be off by as much as 100 points. Mostly students who took the test in last October were affected. Students and schools should know today if their scores were affected. Those students who were affected will receive a refund, and some schools say they will have to review their admissions. A Muncie author is celebrating his best-selling book. Newslink Indiana's Michelle Long shows you how his childhood became a story of a different color.
10 years ago, Gregory Howard Williams wrote a national bestseller. Now he's celebrating its success, and it all stems from his dad's words when he was just 10 years old.
He said, life in Virginia, it's going to be different now in Indiana. In Virginia, you were white boys. But in the vernacular time, he said, in Indiana, you're going to be black boys.
Williams grew up in Virginia white, but in Muncie he learned he is black. In the shadows of racial discrimination and extreme poverty, Williams lived his life on the color line. Every book starts with the turn of a page, but for some, when the book ends, the story is just beginning. And living on the streets of Muncie is when Williams feels his life began.
When I'm in London or when I'm in Seattle or Chicago or wherever, you know, I tell people I'm from 601.5 Railroad Street in Muncie, Indiana.
Williams has traveled the world and has held the TV spotlight, but Thursday he made it back to his hometown high school where both white and black listened to his message.
I want people to think about the range of human possibility and how you can shape and create your future.
Muncie Central's principal read a mayor's proclamation declaring March 9th Gregory Howard Williams Day. Williams also received a letterman's jacket, a dream he wrote about in his book. In Muncie, Michelle Long, Newslink, Indiana.
Some of Williams's friends and family attended the presentation, including his wife and fellow football teammate from Ball State. A Muncie man is charged with web sex crimes. 34-year-old Ronald Karras is accused of having a 15-year-old North Dakota girl perform sexual acts over the internet. Karras was arrested Monday at the Kennedy Library while on the computer. Police say he communicated with the girl by phone and email. Police also found computer discs in Karras's car with nude photographs of the girl.
You can't tell about people by the way they look. You can't tell. We've got guys and gals that you would never dream would do anything. And they may not again, but they did once.
Case says parents need to watch what their kids do on the internet and keep an eye out for sudden changes on their kids' activities. An abundance of trash and unkempt properties has some Alexandria residents unhappy. Newslink Indiana's Jason Quick tells you what the city plans to do.
Broken shingles, run-down fences, and piles of trash have Alexandria residents asking for help.
Because after all, we all want the same thing, is a better-looking Alexandria.
Councilman David Steele brought photos to the Alexandria City Council meeting on Monday of 35 different properties that he says have not been properly taken care of. He also penned a proposal that would crack down on residents who don't maintain their property, and hopes the council moves quickly on his proposal.
City government, national governments, and state governments, they never break the speed limit, but we certainly would like to break the speed limit on this one.
Many Alexandria residents are tired of seeing trash left around their community, and they're hoping to see less of this and more of this. According to Steele, there are two kinds of people involved: those who can't keep their property clean and those who just don't care. Steele thinks the city should hire someone to oversee the cleanup effort, helping those who can't and punishing those who won't. Building Inspector Jeremy Van Erman agrees.
For me and my children, it's a personal issue. I do want to see the town clean.
And Steele says he believes in what the town can do.
And this has got a lot of good people in it. We just need to instill the civic pride again.
So now all that's left is to simply pick up the trash. In Alexandria, Jason Quick, Newslink, Indiana.
Both Steele and Vanderman say there is no timetable on this cleanup effort. The sounds of basketball will be replaced by the sounds of worship this weekend as Acquire the Fire comes to Worthen Arena. Acquire the Fire is an action-packed performance focusing on godly principles with the help of Christian band performances, speakers, and dramas. People from around the U.S. bring worship to other communities. They hope to bring in at least 6,000 people from all over East Central Indiana this weekend. Event planner Jeremy Steiner is excited to be back in Muncie.
I feel like this is what's right. I feel like God has called me in this area, and so I'm doing it to the fullest extent, and I love doing it. I love being a part of Acquire the Fire.
The weekend includes concerts by Cross Movement, Unhindered, and Jeremy Camp. Speakers include Ron Luce and Joel Johnson. Tickets are still available through Worthen Arena. And now look at our Newslink Indiana weather forecast. Tonight we can expect periods of rain and thunderstorms with a low of 42. Breezy with the wind coming from the southwest between 22 and 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow we'll see the rain go away, partly cloudy with a high of 54. Taking a look at our 5-day forecast this weekend, we can expect some nice temperatures, but a 60% chance of rain Saturday and continuing on to Monday. This year at Muncie's Home and Garden Show, you'll find more than just landscaping and remodeling ideas. It's all hopes of drawing huge crowds. Walls are going up and wheelbarrows are rolling.
Well, this event's one of the, in our opinion, the best show that's actually put on.
This year, nonprofit organizations like ARF, Little Red Door, and Habitat for Humanity will have booths to offer their services to the community.
That's new this year. That's actually been new this year, and we're very excited about it because of the things that these organizations stand for and do.
A way to showcase the organizations for the community. Along with helping nonprofit organizations this year, one thing still stays the same. Local businesses flock to the Muncie Home and Garden Show.
To set this up is very hard work. It takes about a week and a half usually for us to prepare in the shop.
And the hard work pays off. Twice the turnout is expected this year from last, thanks to the variety of new attractions.
It's really more a philanthropic for our Home Builders Association. We deal a lot with Habitat for Humanities.
Shelley says next year they hope to get more nonprofit organizations involved. And those are the headlines for East Central Indiana for Thursday, March 9th. Join us again for more local news about local people right here on NewslinkIndiana.com.